Hi guys, I'd like to welcome you guys all back to my channel, and today we are here to talk about the Throwbackathon TBR. So I know you've already seen the June TBR that I posted, 2 weeks ago, but today is a new day and we got a week where I'm pretty much trying to cram in at least 5 books. So I'm going to have a mix of audiobooks and some books that are already included in my TBR, but I just wanted to sit here and just give you a rundown based on the prompts. So if you missed the announcement, I'll leave the link down below to all of our videos, including the one from the Black Prose YouTube channel that explains what Throwbackathon is and why we're so excited to present this to you guys. But today, we're specifically just talking about the TBR. And if you've decided to post a TBR, or if you've decided to post it on Instagram, please tag us and let us know. We want to compile a playlist of all the participants this year and put them on the Black Prose YouTube channel. So prompt 1, as a reminder, was Batman Beyond, where you're supposed to read a book about a character with a secret identity. And for that, I chose Supernova by Marissa Mayers. It is the 3rd book in the Renegades series. So we're at the point where Nova... I guess we're at the point where everybody's about to find out who they are. So this is the 3rd book. I don't remember. Well, I remember what happened in the 2nd book. It got real. I just don't remember when I read it. So I'm going to finish that series. I have the audiobook already saved on my my phone. Prompt 2 is Recess. So read a book that's about a group of friends. And I'm starting my reread of Harry Potter. I don't know why, but I feel like June and July is the perfect time to reread everything. And I'm sorry for my voice. It's doing a jump thing right now. But yes, I want to start. So I'm going to start with number 1. So Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, obviously. The 3rd prompt is Rocco's Modern Life, where you read a book that you consider a guilty pleasure. And obviously, my guilty pleasures have been the Twisted Tales series. I don't really hear anybody talk about them. And they're not fantastic pieces of writing, but I love them. I love taking Disney characters and ruining their happy-go-lucky endings that they thought they should have had. Like the last one that I read with Ursula not losing, I was like, I stand for this. This should have been the sequel. So the one that I want to read this time is Mirror Mirror, and that is by Jen Colonita. I think that's how you say her last name. And basically the premise is, what if the evil queen poisoned the prince and not Snow White? And I'm kind of here for this because I want to see how Snow White is actually going to care, considering she never met the dude until he kissed her. So this should be interesting. Prompt number 4 was Gargoyles, and it was read a book that had a mythology or history. And so I'm torn because I have 2 books that I mentioned in my June TBR that would fit this category, and it is The Dragon Republic by R.F. Kuang and The Night of the Dragon by Julie Kagawa. Both of these are Japanese or Chinese history, whereas Night of the Dragon also has some mythology and stuff for kitsunes and demons and all that other kind of stuff. So I think I'm probably going to push more towards Night of the Dragon for this one, particularly because the audiobook is a little shorter, and I am trying to do this in a week. So this is the 3rd book in the Shadow of the Fox series that I'm very sad to see end, but it's got to end, unfortunately. So that's what I'll be reading for that one. The 5th book is Doug, where it is read a book. Sorry, that was my computer. Read a book that's a coming of age story. So I thought maybe I would re-listen to Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo. Obviously, y'all hear me talk about this all the time. Elizabeth Acevedo's voice is the heaven of angels that was descended upon my eardrums and the first time I listened to Poet X. And it's the reason why the first time that I read any of her books is via audiobook, so that she can literally read it to me. And if you've never read or listened to anything by Elizabeth Acevedo, I highly recommend that you start with Poet X. Poet X also fits the prompt of a coming of age story, so you could get your life twice. I'm debating on rereading it. And then if I don't reread Poet X, I'm going to do The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky, because I liked the movie, but I've actually never read the book. So they both kind of fit. So, yeah, that was my TBR for Throwbackathon. My question to you guys is, what was your favorite cartoon growing up? What was the cartoon that you and your siblings argued about when it came down to watch? And then what was the cereal that you had to eat while you were watching it? Leave your comments down below. I'd love to see what you guys have to say. And until the next time, guys, bye.